Straight from the back. Good, how are you? Champs in the house. Let's go, baby.
What?
30 seconds.
There you go.
What a beautiful left hook. I like the way you prepared before. Just like that, Mike.
Yeah.
Just one. Exactly. How can I touch you? Explode body shots. Beautiful. He can find you. He cannot find you.
Very loose.
Just like that.
Beautiful. Eyes on him. You hunt him.
Beautiful crossman. 15 seconds. Good. Oh, yeah. Beautiful combination, Mike.
Your head after you.
Tyson's recent training clips do not feel like simple throwback content made to trigger old memories. What we are watching looks like a heavyweight force being rebuilt step by step in real time. The intensity is there, the movement is sharp, the energy does not come across as a retired legend just staying active. It feels like a serious athlete preparing for something meaningful. Every punch, every drill, every round of work suggests that this is not about nostalgia. It looks like a storm gathering again in the heavyweight division, and that is what makes the footage so powerful to watch.
Now you hit. You got it, Bill?
I want to chill. Got a box.
Yeah, stay hydrated. You gotta stay hydrated. You gotta stay hydrated.
One box more round. You got a box round.
You're done Friday. Save you for Friday, man.
Huh?
You know you can do 10 rounds like that. So you know you can. You know you can.
I need boxing. That's my thing. You know, so
Yeah.
That's cool for your head. I need the boxing. That's what I got to do. I got to box.
More tomorrow. One candle.
His physical frame still looks solid and strong, and the explosiveness in his punches stands out immediately. The combinations snap with speed and authority under the guidance of Rafael Cordero. You can see the structure in the sessions. There is clear direction. The punches are tight, compact, and thrown with purpose. It brings back that old seek and destroy attitude that once made opponents nervous the moment the opening bell rang. There is a certain tension in the way he moves. Almost like he is hunting inside the ring again. That energy is hard to fake. It feels focused, deliberate, and serious.
Today was the day he's supposed to rest, and then he called all of us to come here because he decided to train. My opinion was the best decision. This is the way Mike, handle the things.
So like you want to move? Warm up.
Fight! Mike, by yourself, Jan.
Mike, this is amazing.
Roll three.
Puta que pariu! Excelente, Mike. Excellent for good, Mike. Excellent fight stance, man.
Smoke that joint. That joint take go to the gym.
Here we are.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, here we are. He's devastating, man.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ding, ding, ding.
The level of the game invents itself. People that participated add to it.
Floyd may carry the label of defensive genius and the reputation of a perfect record, but Mike walks into any conversation with the history of 44 knockouts behind his name. That number alone changes the atmosphere. It becomes a psychological element that cannot be brushed aside. Power like that is not only about what happens physically when a punch lands. It creates fear before the first punch is even thrown. Opponents think about it, fans think about it, even analysts factor it in. And that kind of knockout history builds an invisible pressure that sits in the ring long before the action begins.
Distance. Nice distance. Hey, bro. Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike. Bro. Nice one, Mike.
5.
More, Mike.
One shot.
To the side. You
You're up in the air.
Hey, check cross these feet.
What do you want? Yeah, what do you want? It's beautiful. Beautiful, right there.
Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike. Sit roll. Sit roll. What's the best one? What's the best one, coach? What's the best one, coach? Sit roll. Push on. Isso. That's it. Sit roll. Push on.
The matchup feels almost cinematic when you break it down. Floyd represents movement, precision, and ring intelligence. He survives and dominates through timing, angles, and defensive awareness. On the other side, Tyson represents forward pressure, closing distance, and unleashing short, destructive shots at close range. The contrast between them makes the scenario fascinating, and Rafael Cordeiro's involvement is not about putting on a show for cameras. It is about discipline, structure, awed and controlled aggression. At Mike's age, training becomes less about endless output and more about perfect timing and smart intention. It is about choosing moments wisely instead of relying on constant volume. That adjustment could be critical.
I've worked with some very exceptional athletes throughout my life, and they're all remarkable in their own way, but Mike's just a whole different animal.
What we doing?
Do one more set. Let's get 12 reps. It's the heaviest we've gone on this. So just focus on perfect form for 12 reps.
233 today. Contact for 230.
12 is all we need.
I'm over the 225, 228. Up.
Lean mean.
Big
Lean
chest.
mean.
1, there we go. 2, 3, 4, good work. 8, 4 more. 9, 10, 2 more, Mike. 11, and 12.
Work.
Love it.
Easy,
First time
easy.
we've done that.
That was easy.
Yeah, well.
Of course, many people will call this a money grab. That reaction is expected. But when you watch the training camps operate with this level of focus and seriousness, it does not feel like a casual exhibition atmosphere. Legends do not push themselves this hard just for a relaxed showcase. When fighters of this caliber prepare with intensity, pride starts to replace promotion. It becomes less about the paycheck and more about identity. Legacy enters the conversation. There is also that dangerous thought in the background. One clean right hand from a fully motivated Tyson could shift everything in a matter of seconds. That possibility alone keeps the conversation alive.
Only 12. That's all we want. To the middle. 1, 2, 3,
A little slow on the way down.
4. There we go. 9. One more.
And slow.
10. No problem. Great set. Best set yet. Final round. Last one. Nice and strong. 30 times. Let it go. 1, 2. Here we go. 3, 4. Nice. 5. Yes, sir. 6,
7. Strong.
8. Strong.
9.
Got this.
We go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. 8, 9. One more. Yeah.
The powerful aura around Tyson's training suddenly meets Evander Holyfield's calm and measured reaction. That contrast is extremely interesting. Holyfield is not shouting bold predictions or dramatic statements. Instead, he quietly addresses the most obvious factor: size. When Evander casually mentions, "It's kind of different size-wise," it sounds simple, but it carries weight. And that is a polite way of pointing out the difference between a natural heavyweight puncher and a defensive genius who built his greatness at a lower weight class. He does not exaggerate, he keeps it grounded. Tyson is naturally the bigger man, and in boxing terms, size combined with power always creates tension, no matter what era you're talking about.
Of all time, Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson announced he's fighting Floyd Mayweather in 2026. What do you think of that fight overall?
Well, kind of different, the size-wise, by, Tyson heavyweight, and I think weatherweight.
Right.
So it's.
Is it a real fight? Do you think? Do you think fans should take it serious? Is it a real fight, Mayweather Tyson?
I couldn't think it was real. It goes back to the matter, he's a lot bigger than guy, you know. So his weight makes.
What really stands out is when Holyfield questions whether this even feels like a real fight. That comment shifts the entire tone of the discussion. Suddenly, the focus moves away from hype and toward competitive legitimacy. It sounds like a fighter analyzing the situation, not a fan reacting to headlines. At the same time, he does not dismiss the intrigue. He recognizes the potential imbalance, but still respects both names involved. That is where the situation becomes layered. You have Tyson's pressure-driven identity, Floyd's mastery of survival and defense, and now Holyfield framing everything through pure size logic instead of emotion. There are no dramatic statements, just experience speaking calmly. Yet there is an important truth hidden inside that calm delivery. Skill can sometimes cancel out size, but size only needs one moment to make a difference. By keeping his words simple, Holyfield actually delivers a powerful heavyweight reality in the most composed way possible.
And you got Tyson?
I got Tyson.
You got Tyson over Mayweather. That's huge. Well, I just got Floyd because he's younger, 10 years younger, fast, elusive.
Yeah, but I hear bigger puncher, man. You're gonna get toe up.
Really?
Well, of course.
So if Tyson lands on Floyd, Floyd's going down? But so when he fought Jake Paul, some fans, you know, they weren't too impressed with Tyson's performance versus Jake Paul. Do you think you'll have a better one versus Floyd?
I just think if they compete, you're gonna get.
Holyfield's steady logic about heavyweight size versus smaller technical brilliance suddenly gets challenged when Ariel expresses genuine doubt about whether the fight is even real. That shift changes the entire conversation. Now it is not just about style matchups, it becomes a question of existence. When Ariel admits that he saw the announcement and thought, "I didn't think it was real," it injects skepticism into what had been building as pure spectacle. And that reaction feels like a journalist analyzing details, not a fan getting excited. He then points to the confusion around promoters and the lack of clear information. No confirmed date, no official venue, no defined structure. Suddenly, the event does not feel fully locked in. It starts to resemble a temperature check rather than a finalized showdown. The idea that this could be testing the waters is one of the sharpest observations so far. In modern boxing, announcements can sometimes act as marketing strategies before anything becomes official, and that possibility adds another layer of intrigue to the entire situation.